This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Hrishi.K.
Radio
The Dobleization of Mumbai City. To talk about that, on the telephone line, somebody who's trying to do something about it. And we're very happy and proud. Nisha.B is a fashion choreographer. Hey Nisha, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Tell me how this whole Dobleization of the city's party or just hangout culture. It's not about just partying or drinking anymore. It's just about hanging out at a public place or a pub and this happens to you. How it's affected you personally and what really are you doing?
Basically, Mumbai is a place that everybody knows across the world that never sleeps. It's very sad that we actually see our city snooze suddenly.
Yeah.
And, if I go back a few years ago, it takes me to a very spot which kind of hurts me even today. I went 10 minutes before the club shut in Andheri to wish a friend happy birthday. And the next thing I know was strip checked.
Jeez.
So basically it was quite, it was a hurtful process. I went home and spoke to my family about it. They were really upset and angry. And then it questioned, there was a lot of questions that came to my mind. Like, what are our human rights? Why are these people doing this? There has to be a reason. And, I got into the matter more and realized that we didn't know many of our rights. That's when I realized that many like me didn't even know their rights too. And finally we started this page called Rave Against Corruption, wherein we started, gathering information, where we started, posting information about laws, about rules, about telling people how to party wise, party safe. And, it went on well till, of course, off late, it started happening again. So we realized that it wasn't about partying wise and partying, safe anymore. It was just being at the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Correct.
So, and that's when we started Mumbai Unite. So the whole idea of starting Mumbai Unite is basically for gathering people who are upset, gathering citizens, gathering people whose businesses are affecting. Basically it's affecting all of us if you look at it. And the whole idea of gathering Mumbai Unite is basically together and people who are upset, gathering citizens, gathering people whose businesses are affecting. Basically it's affecting all of us if you look at it. And the whole idea is gathering those many people to come together. That's how it all started happening. So I'm glad that Mumbai is finally slowly talking, and that's what we wanted. The whole idea is to go back to the signature, request our government. We are not against anybody here.
Yeah.
We just want our government to listen to us because we are the youth of this country. We are the youth of this city. And let's not forget that the nightlife is a part of us, has always been a part of us. And, rather than, putting us down, it would be so nice that if we could get together and progress in a better way. So, the youth of the city are requesting that they be heard for once.
Okay, so you're going to take all these signatures, this petition, and then you will go to the Home Minister. Is that what you're saying?
That's what the whole idea is, to basically send across the petition to the Home Minister. And once we gather the 20,000 people on our page, then, we'll all get together and go down on the streets for a peaceful march.
Mumbai Unite on Facebook, right?
Yes. And, if you see one of the, the youngsters are taking, a little board and writing what they feel.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is that, wow, we took such a long time. There was so much of, hey, hoopla happening about changing Bombay's name to Mumbai. But what's the point? What's the sense when we're still living under the British rules?
I was saying to my wife, Nisha, I was saying that it's not about going to a permit room or a dance bar anymore to get impounded and put behind bars. We could just be finishing work on an average day and say after work at 5 or 6 saying, let's go to a cafe and just hang out. Maybe not even drink. And you could be in prison the next moment. So that's how scary it is. And you say, let's just end up at home with a few friends because going out is now become fearful.
Yeah, and Mumbai is such a safest. Let's not forget, Mumbai is one of the safest cities.
Yeah.
As a woman, I don't feel any fear going out at 4 o'clock to the airport, or if I'm hungry and I've come back from say America and I want to have food and there's nobody in my home. I don't have fear going out to a restaurant, which is open late night.
Yeah.
So I mean, causing this fear, unnecessary fear after what we've gone through. Keeping in mind the terrorist attack, keeping in mind everything that the city has gone, we've bounced back.
Yeah.
I mean, treating us this way is not good. And I mean, I'm sorry, talking about permits here. You're talking about 5 rupees permit that's suddenly being slapped on our face. Global warming is happening. Hello, for heaven's sake. You're wasting so much paper.
There's larger issues, yeah.
It's a trickle-down effect. And if you're talking Mumbai nightlife, it's not just us. It's the DJs. The music industry is suffering. The dance industry is suffering. Talk about promotion activities that happens with singers and, band launches and things like that come to this country. Talk about, the waiters, the bouncers, the drivers who make extra money for their family back home. So I mean,
there is a food chain.
There is a food chain. There is a food chain. And, the population has grown, over the years. I mean, if you're talking 1960 law, it's 2012 for heaven's sake.
You can't say 11 people on a dance floor. Yeah,
You cannot. And then if you're talking about security, you're talking about safety. I mean, look at the trains. How many people are there? Our BST buses are in a horrible shape. Look at the fact that you go to government offices. There's no emergency exits. There's no fire extinguishers. Have you seen one, Hrishi.K? I haven't.
I haven't. Not at all. Nisha Harale, you're doing a fabulous job, and we just hope we're all able to come together to make this work for us. Mumbai Unite on Facebook. You need to get on there. You need to like the page. You need to start posting. We will get together and create a signature campaign. Thank you very much for being on 94.3 Radio 1.
Hrishi.K, one last thing.
Sure.
Mumbai is just not me. It's you. It's people on the streets. It's everybody that makes Mumbai. So a request to all of them to join in, because this is a time that we need to stand up together. This is our city.
Totally.